What up? What up? What up, baby? It is the one and only Mr. Vega, the Messiah, holding it down for another episode of Honest Assholes. What it do, man? Sorry, I've been on hiatus for like 2 weeks. I think my last interview was 2 weeks ago. I've been getting shit situated. It's been crazy past few weeks, you know what I'm saying? But the show must keep going. The crew is coming back ASAP. You know, I talked to Mizzle, talked to D-Nut, talked to Wit. You know, the team is coming back. You know, everybody life's just been lifing, bro. That's all it is, man, when it comes to this media shit. You know what I'm saying? We got to pump our brakes sometimes, especially when life be lifing. But for the most part, I got to speak for the Messiah. I got to continue to put these episodes out. So it's gonna be a lot of changes. I'm getting my equipment. I'm gonna have a lot of my setup is getting ready to be hella different. Like it's that time, man. I gotta take a different approach and put my foot on these motherfuckers' necks. Because when it comes to this podcast shit, I feel like nobody is fucking with me. Don't nobody do what I do. Shout out my guy Monster. Yo, man, he gave me some inspiration earlier. You know, he says that the world needs to know my personality, needs to know who I am and what I do. And that's why I keep going. That's why I keep putting out these episodes. So sorry if there's nobody to interview this week, but you're going to get the motherfucking Messiah because that's who I am. Mr. Vega, the motherfucking Messiah. And to anybody out there that it's not feeling my name or don't like me calling myself Messiah, or y'all feel like there's only one Messiah, it's a made up person, a made up white man that y'all call Jesus, but that's a different topic. I'm not gonna speak on that. But the point I'm trying to make, if you're not feeling my name, eat a dick and get out of my way because I ain't changing my name. I am Mr. Vega, the Messiah. I am a leader. I know how to lead people. I'm trying to lead my people to the promised land, and I'm going to do whatever I got to do. And one of the things that I'm going to do is keep my motherfucking name. You bitches. You feel me? Now, tonight's episode, keep it real, keep it moving. The reason why I'm talking about that, keep it real, keep it moving, because, you know, when it comes to this social media, the internet, especially during politics season, man, you know, motherfuckers really don't know how to keep it real, bro. They don't. As much as wanna I wanna make it seem like they do, but they don't. It's always people on the internet capping and saying the wrong shit, bro. Listen, man, if you are once you get a certain age, once you get a certain point of your life, you gotta be willing to make some type of change. Now, you don't have to change who you are all the way around, but it is okay to make some type of change to better yourself. You gotta learn to protect your peace. And that's the fucking problem that's going on nowadays. A lot of y'all don't like to protect y'all peace. A lot of y'all would rather put y'all pride before y'all fucking peace. And as much as painful as this shit sounds, pride will eventually lead to your fucking downfall, because there is the such thing as having too much pride. I say that because once upon a time I was a dude that had too much pride. You know, when I say too much pride, not allowing people to help you while you're on your journey, not letting people give you small helps. We're not doing handouts. People gotta understand, when somebody is offering help, it's not really a handout. It depends on how you look at it. There's a difference between handouts and help. Okay, a handout, if you're expecting a handout, you're just expecting the person to get your ass out of the hot water every time you put yourself in it. That's expecting somebody to get as a handout. You want them to help you get out of the fucking mix that you put yourself in. No. What help is, the difference is when it comes to help, when a person sees your work, sees your grinding, seeing what you're doing, of course they're going to offer help because they see that you're trying. They see that you're putting in that work. That's what I do, man. I allow people to help me, bro. I don't do handouts, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not out here doing anything that's going to put myself in a position to where I'm going to need a fucking handout. And the problem is, a lot of y'all put yourselves in fucked up positions and y'all expect handouts. I got a brother like that, two brothers like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to speak ill on them, but I'm speaking on this subject because I've dealt with people like that. My family, my two brothers, friends. I've seen friends that just continuously expect handouts, bro. And here's the thing. As I said earlier, you can't be a certain age and still expecting handouts, bro. You got to put in some type of work to get where you need to be. Success doesn't happen overnight, especially if you ain't putting in work. You got to keep it real with yourself. You got to keep it real about what you're doing. Me personally, I can give a fuck about what people think about me, but I do have an image that I worked hard for. My image is this positive, motivational person that wants to inspire the world to do good. I got plenty of friends that I grew up with that focused on doing nothing but bad shit, and I had to get away from them dudes. This isn't me saying that I'm too good, but I know who I am and I know what's not for me. Because a nigga like me could have transitioned into the criminal gangbang world. I grew up around motherfuckers like that, but for what? That's not who I am. A lot of y'all act like y'all know who y'all are, but in reality, y'all just riding other people's coattail instead of taking the time out to keep it real with yourself and really figure out who you are. That's why I feel like it is definitely important to just keep, if anything, the first thing that you need to do when it comes to keeping it real and keeping it moving, first thing you have to do, you have to keep it real with yourself. Don't paint this fake picture of somebody else. Paint a picture of who you are. Learn how to be yourself. Be comfortable in your own skin. Be comfortable in your own body. I know a lot of people struggle with self-motivation, self-conscious, all that. Like when it comes to self, a lot of people do struggle because they never had people tell them how good they are or how beautiful they look or how great they are or whatever. And that's why when you get on my podcast or listen to my podcast, I want you to leave knowing, I feel good, that I needed that good energy from the Messiah. You feel me? That's my goal, bro. Like, I done been through so much shit in my life to where I don't wish any trials and tribulations on anybody. You can be my enemy. You can be somebody who I don't even fuck with. And guess what? I still wouldn't want you out here struggling and fucking up, because at the end of the day, that's not gonna do nothing. You struggling, you doing bad, that's not gonna do nothing for me. What's that gonna do? It's gonna make my dick hard. That's gonna make my dick bigger. That's gonna put some money in my pocket. No, it's not. Okay? And a lot of y'all, that's the thing about this social media and this whole internet thing, man. Some of y'all really be praying for a lot of people's downfalls. Like, seriously, all the shit that's going on with Diddy, you know how many people out there are praying for the downfall of Jay-Z because he's has some association with Diddy? So many people were praying, still praying for Jay-Z to have a downfall. Bro can probably be innocent and probably haven't went through and done half the shit Diddy is out here doing. But y'all still want to pray for that man's downfall. And that's some sucker shit, bro. Like, praying for people's downfall, bro. Even when you don't fuck with them, it's bad energy that you don't want to put out there on your own. You don't. And that's why I tell people all the goddamn time, man. Praying for somebody else's downfall is all that's gonna bring karma to you, because you don't want to put that energy out there. I had a certain individual who I don't fuck with at all. He even went on the internet, slandered me, slandered my homeboys, said all types of shit. Now the old Vince, the 2000 Vince, the 2011 turned up, outspoken dude, I would have went to war with that person on the internet and aired out so much shit. But what do I look like doing that shit at the age of 40 in 2025? What do I look? What is that gonna get me? What am I gonna gain for that? And that's why I'm proud of the man who I am becoming, who I'm steady becoming, because I look at the world different now that I'm older, man. You know, I don't believe in putting wasted energy into something or someone. When I say wasted energy, arguing with that person, going back and forth with that person over some shit that's not even serious. It can only get serious if you keep egging on, if you keep going back and forth with the person. But see, it goes back to what I said. A lot of motherfuckers don't know how to swallow their pride, preferably the fellas. Don't get it twisted. There's a lot of women that don't know how to swallow their pride, but in my experience, I've always felt that men have more pride issues than women. Women have lack of accountability issues over men. That's a fucking fact. But that's a different story, though. You know, I'm talking about the fellas and why a lot of y'all don't know how to put y'all pride to the side because y'all scared that it's going to degrade you as a man or you're not going to get looked at as a man. No, bro. Listen, this is 2025. Nowadays, the average gay man is being looked at as a real man. You know what I'm saying? This is a dude who takes a dick in his butt and he still gets looked at as a real man. But here's the thing. He can be a real man. You know, there can be a gay person. There's plenty of gay men in the world. There's plenty of gay men in the world that are smart and that know when it's time to be a man, when it's time to swallow their pride. And the problem is, a lot of you dudes out here, y'all got female fucking tendencies. And y'all don't know how to swallow y'all fucking pride. The reason why I brought up the gay man having pride because one of my best friends is gay. And that is a pride-free motherfucker. We ain't talking about Pride Month, okay? He don't even fuck with Pride Month. But he has so much pride because at the end of the day, he's still a man. Just because of the lifestyle he lived, that doesn't degrade him as being a man. You know, to society, it might being looked at like that. But that's my brother. I've known him for over 20 fucking plus years, and he's always been a real man from the get go, gay or not. That's my brother. Shout out my guy, Dane Daraji. You know what I'm saying? I had to give you your flowers, bro, while I make this point. But again, man, a lot of y'all just don't know how to keep it real with yourselves, man. Y'all built this fake. My bad, baby. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers calling while I'm working, and my bad. My bad. But again, the show must keep going on. I'm back. But again, a lot of y'all just gotta keep it real with yourselves. Y'all don't know how to do that shit. And hopefully, after you watch this little segment, hopefully you know a little bit more about yourself. You can swallow your pride and just keep shit 100. That's gonna make your life a whole lot better. Stop worrying about what people think about you. Worry about your journey. Worry about the success that you want to earn. You want to work hard for. And one of the ways to do that shit is keep shit 100. Keep it real with yourself. Don't bullshit a bullshitter. Don't bullshit yourself. don't spread the world of bullshit, lies, fairy tales, and because y'all be out here capping, man, telling all types of lies and stories, like fairy tale fucking stories, and this shit irks my fucking nerves, bro. Every time I get on the internet, I just see the cap on both ends. I see it from females, I see it from males, I see it from everybody. And that's all social media has done, was just paint this fake picture of a person and they can put that out on the internet. The social media and the internet has done one of the negative things they have done. They let it to where people can be whoever the fuck they want. They can be liars, manipulators, cheaters, all that shit. But I'm from the era where there was no social media. There was no cell phones. There was only house phones, call waiting, and answering machines. That's why I appreciate my era, because it trained us and it prepared us for the real world before internet and social media was taking over. Because we all knew it was coming. Technology advances all the fucking time. Look at this AI shit. This shit is scary. Very fucking scary. So I apply my childhood and my early 20s to mid 20s up until right now. I'm applying it to my 40s because I made a lot of mistakes in my 20s. I made a lot of mistakes in my 30s. I'm gonna make mistakes, but it's learning from them, and I learned a lot from my motherfucking mistakes, and I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of the man that I am. I'm proud of the man that I'm still becoming. There's a lot I'm still learning. And the reason why I'm still learning, because I'm learning more and more about myself. I'm always looking for ways to reinvent myself, make a better version of myself, because people tell me all the time, all the fucking time, you have this gift. You're a people person. People look up to you. People feel like they can open up to you about anything. And, you know, sometimes I look at that shit as a gift and a fucking curse, because some of the most trifling motherfuckers be expecting me to just get them out of the fucking situation they in, just walking that extra mile for them. I can't do that shit. I can't. But what I can do, I can show you the way, but I cannot lead you. That's the thing. Hey, what you're looking for, it's over there. But you got to get there on your own. And again, it goes back to what I said earlier in the episode. It all goes back to keeping it real with yourself. You gotta keep it real. You gotta keep it moving. No matter what else you're gonna no matter what else you've taken in life, you gotta keep it moving. In life, you're gonna take L's. You gotta take L's, bro. That's just what it is. But the thing is, you gotta learn from them L's so you don't continuously keep taking them. Because eventually, if you just keep taking L's at everything you're doing, you might be the fucking problem. You might need to reevaluate what you're doing. I was like that for a while. I was taking L's left and right. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I was doing. I'll tell you what I wasn't doing. I didn't swallow my pride. And I wasn't willing to learn more and more about myself. Open my mind up to a world of versatility. And then that's when I realized I am a versatile person. I got so many skills and traits, but I just didn't know how to apply them. One of the ways that I applied it, I swallowed my pride, and I kept it real with myself, and I told myself, I can do this. the people around me that know that about me. They tell me, they remind me. And that's another thing I wanted to bring up. Y'all gotta be careful who y'all around. Some of y'all are around the wrong people. Like, y'all be around people that y'all call bro or sis, but y'all not paying attention to certain things about them. You gotta pay attention to the little shit that they say, how they move, how they communicate. Because not everybody, and I repeat, not everybody is clear is gonna be here. Not everybody is gonna be in your circle forever. I know that hurts. I know. But there were certain people that I thought was going to be here until the end. But they're not. But once you realize that they're not here for a reason, because you got to realize, look how good you're doing since they're not around. Seriously. Think about it. How you move when it comes to certain things. Think about how you were moving when those liabilities were around, when those people that were here with you at the beginning, but they're not now. Ask yourself this. How good were you doing when you were around them? Think about it. And then when I'm sitting here thinking, oh, okay, a lot of the people who are not around me anymore, I'm doing a whole lot better now, though. Like, seriously, we're all going to struggle, but I feel like when I was around certain people, I struggled more than I ever did, and I wasn't going to get out of that struggle. And I wasn't until I changed my motherfucking surroundings, and I did that. So it's all about changing your surroundings, man, because like I said, bro, you can grow up with certain people. You can have 20, 25 years with somebody, and they might not even have the same energy as you. They might not even have the same goals as you. Some of them are probably holding you back when you don't even know it. And that's another thing y'all gotta understand and realize too. It is okay to love people from a distance. You don't have to be around them 24/7. That's the thing I've noticed. A lot of the people who I grew up with, who I don't see as much as anymore, our relationship is still there, even when we don't talk that much, but it's still there because we built that foundation off being solid. So we can go live at this part of the world, be states away, but when we see each other, when we talk to each other, the love is still there. And honestly, I have a lot of bros like that. They doing good. They're doing a whole lot better than when they was around me. So I don't look at them as being funny. You know, they doing their thing. They're trying to live their life, but they didn't exit me out because I still hear from them. I still talk to them. When I do talk to them, it's still all love. It's still shits and giggles, and that's the important thing. That's all that matters. Then you got people who you just cut off completely because you know they're up to no good. You know they're not good for you. You know they're not meant to be in your circle, okay? So remember that. As you get older and as you progress in life, you have to realize one thing, baby. Keep it real. Keep it real with yourself. Don't bullshit yourself. Don't do it. Don't pussyfoot yourself, okay? Realize who you are. Realize what you can do. Realize what you want to do. And you're going to be one unstoppable motherfucker. That mindset that you're going to have, man, can't nobody throw you off your A game. Seriously. Nobody cannot throw me off my A game, especially when it comes to this media shit. I know I love doing this. I know I love interviewing artists, porn stars, rappers, actors, comedians. I love that shit, and I know I'm meant to do that for a living because I love it. I just need the right opportunity. And guess what? I'm gonna get that motherfucker too. I'm gonna get that opportunity. I'm gonna keep working and grinding because I love what I do, baby. I love everything that I do. So again, I want to thank y'all for just rocking with me for the past 4 years. I've been at these media events. I've been at these red carpet events. And guess what? I'm going to continue to be out more. I'm going to continue to put in this footwork. I'm going to continue to get it, baby. I'm going to be one of the most successful inspirations out here coming out of the IE, bro. Mark my motherfucking words. Again, I want to thank my brother Big Nizzle. I want to thank my brother D-Nut. I want to thank my bro Eugene O'Neill. I want to thank Miss Whitwit. Shout out to Juice. She'll be back soon for a couple episodes. You know, Juicy was a real one for the show. So she had to leave, you know what I'm saying, to do things, get her everything focused with life. But she gives her regard, she gives her a shout out, and she'll always be part of the Honest Asshole crew. Shout out King Drago. That's my motherfucking guy from King Drago Entertainment. One of the best promoters, businessmen that I've come across, and me and my brother make a lot of magic happen. Shout out to Black Teacup, my boy Micah, my boy Aaron Bolton. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is me giving my flowers, showing love to people out there. Because when it comes to this positivity shit, when it comes to Honest Assholes, we are all about giving flowers, giving our all and everything to the people that's out there doing what we're doing, and we just want to keep the love and the energy at a high vibration, baby. This is the motherfucking Messiah, Mr. Vega. Shout out my guy Monster Yo, he'll be home soon. Shout out to Vegan Queen Cherie. Shout out to everybody that's been rocking with Honest Assholes, baby. You already know who it is. It's the Messiah, live streaming this Thursday, 7 p.m. on all platforms, baby. The one and only Mr. Vega. Honest Assholes, yes sir, let's get it.